Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do another little makeup look, and today I am using the Revolution Forever Flawless Allure palette, which I haven't used yet, and I've also got a couple of new things that I haven't tested yet or that I haven't mentioned in a video. So I hope you enjoy the video and let's get in with it. But I'm going to start with the Smashbox Primer because I thought, because I'm off for so long, I should just use up some samples, so why not do a bit of extra makeup testing. So this one is the Finish Primerizer, and this one is a primer and moisturiser in one. So I have not moisturised, I've just exfoliated, literally fresh out the shower. So this is the bottle that it comes in. Oh my goodness, is it going to focus? There we go. So this is just a sample bottle. Obviously I've taken the lid off. It's a little glass bottle, which I think is actually super cute. And I'm just going to pour this out onto my hand. So let's just rub this into the skin. It does feel like a cream, like a very thin cream, as opposed to the normal primer, which is quite thick. Just give yourself a face massage, why not? I did use this yesterday, but I made the silly mistake of putting a moisturiser on beforehand because I didn't plan on using it, and then I was like, oh well, I'll just use it. And then by the end of the day, wow, let me tell you, I was shiny, very, very shiny. So well, let's not do that mistake again today. I'm going to use the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour wear, and this is in the shade 1.1, which is fair light. And this is the Hydrating foundation. So normally start off with 3 pumps on the skin. This is medium to full coverage, so if you do want to build it up and have full coverage, do it, or you can have more of a medium coverage. So start off in the middle and just bring that out. Yeah, I do like a good full coverage foundation. I'm just going to pop an extra pump on my hand because I'm slightly short and I need to do my neck still, so let's just do under my chin. So I started watching Tiger King. Wow, that was good. I was very, very impressed. Because I started watching it in the first episode and I was like, I'm not sure I'm gonna like this. But after watching the trailer, because I'd watched the trailer, I don't know if you've seen my latest video, but I think it was in that one, and I was just like, wow, I can see why everybody's obsessed with it. And then the more and more I watched it, I was hooked. I think I watched it in 2 days, and I think there's only 7 episodes, but I mean that's some hardcore Netflix and chill, isn't it? So this is the Revolution palette, which I have not tried yet. Forever Flawless in Allure. And these are the shades. Again, I'm gonna mention it, Big Mirror, love it. And this is the palette, and I just thought this was really, really pretty. Like, wow. I love Revolution because it's so affordable and it is just gorgeous. Here's a few of the shades, the shimmer shades. I mean, the pigment in that is brilliant. So just get some Smashbox lid primer, and this is just in the shade Light. We're just going to pop this all over my eyelid just to prevent any creasing later on in the day, and it really sets a good base for your eyeshadow. And then just using a Real Techniques brush, just my base shadow brush. So this is the Real Techniques brush. It's got a bit of brown on there, it needs a bit of a clean. I know, it's on my to-do list. So I'm going to use Charisma, which is just this shade here, just a neutral brown shade, and I'll just tap off the excess, and I'm just going to pop this all over my lid. It's quite a pale colour actually, but actually in the camera it does look quite, I'm not going to say pigmented, Should I ban myself from the rest of the video from saying pigmented? I think I should. But you know, your girl loves pigment, so. And just bring this up as usual towards the brow bone. And then just do the other eye. Next up, I'm going to be risky and use risky. Oh, stop with the jokes. And I'm going to pop this on the outer corner and just blend that in, staying quite light with your brush. I'm quite conscious, right? I was doing the editing for one of my last videos, my makeup videos, and I literally at one point was just like this talking to the camera. I was like, well, nailed that one, hun. I'm going to try not to do that in this vlog, which means that I'm lacking access to a mirror and I'm trying to use the viewfinder and just having like sly little looks behind and try to use the mirror but from like a downwards angle. Not the most flattering, I'll tell ya. I'm just going to pop some lip balm on because my lips are a little bit dry, you know what I'm saying. So I'm just going to use the Jack Willis. I mean, it's nearly empty. Just pop this all over my lips. This isn't the lip colour I'm doing, I'm just popping some on. I just like to, when I do my makeup, I've mentioned before, just keep some balm on. Keep my lips looking hydrated because they are not hydrated right now. I'm going to keep this nice and sleek. So I'm going to use, next I'm going to use Lovesick, which is just this one here with the fingerprint in it. That was off the swatch I did earlier. So this one is my Smashbox flat-headed brush. These are kind of like my go-to brushes in case you hadn't guessed. So anyways, using the Smashbox Primer water with the lovely jasmine and rose scent. And I'm just going to pop Lovesick on the inner corner of my eyes. This is picking up very, very well, I've just got to say that. And just pat it on. And don't bring it up too high. And just bring it about a third across. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. I think I'm going to need some more primer water because my brush isn't collecting that as good as it was on the initial part. Because we're just building that up a little bit. I feel like if your brush isn't wet, it doesn't collect as good. But you can, well, I've said before, you can use your fingertips, which is really, really good with certain eyeshadows. And then I'm going to use Crave, which is, I'm trying not to stick my hand in the palette, this one here. These are gorgeous colours though, I am loving it. And I'm going to use the same brush, I've just turned it over on the other side. And obviously it's still pretty wet off where I've just sprayed it. And I'm just going to pop this on the outer corner and bring that to meet it in the middle. So next I'm going to go in with Nymph, which is this one here. And I'm just going to pop this down the middle. I don't know where that to. I'm going to pop it on the brush and I'm going to see how pigmented it is. I was going to ban myself, but I'm just going to, that's okay. And I'm just going to pop that down the middle. It's just a matte shade, but just to kind of blend the two in together a little bit. And same again on this side. I am going to build that pink up a little bit more on my left hand side because I feel like it's not quite as bright as it is on this side. Give me a second. So now I'm going to use my Precise Angled Shadow Smashbox brush and I'm going to blend the shades Infatuation and Nymph. So can I do this? I feel like I'm doing a guitar chord. Infatuation and Nymph, and I'm just going to pop this on my under eye. And I can't do the viewfinder, I did this, I'm sorry guys. and then just using my Smashbox from the Full Exposure palette. So just a double-ended brush. I'm going to use Magnetic, which is this one here, and I'm just going to pop this in my inner corner. It's so pretty. So that is the eyeshadow look done, and I've only used 20 million brushes. Amazing. And I'm just going to pop some under eye concealer on. So this is my Rimmel London Lasting Radiance in the shade Ivory, and I'm just going to pop this under my eye. Watch you don't take off your eyeshadow that you just put back on, and just blend this in with my foundation brush. I used to always put my foundation on with my fingers, and I did most of my makeup with that, to be fair. And I went to the Smashbox studios in London, and they were like, no, don't do that. And ever since, I feel like maybe I was doing it because I couldn't find a good brush. Like, I used to always have patchy foundation when I would use like a brush, whereas when I did it with my fingers, it would just blend in nicely. So this was the Blur and Foundation brush from Smashbox, but it is so much better to use your brush, and you can touch it up. So like, I've just touched up my inner eye just with my finger, that's fine, but try to avoid putting your full face of makeup on with just your fingers. Pro tip that I learned. I'm just going to pop some mascara on now. So let me pop some Full Exposure, I should say Full Exposure by Smashbox Begin. Straight in my eye. Thank you, hun. You know what's the worst? When you smudge your mascara. I haven't done it yet. Well, not in my lifetime, that is definitely a lie. But I'm also really bad, and I don't know why, because I got bad hay fever, and I feel like I'm allergic to everything, like dust outside. And whenever I do my mascara, it makes us want to sneeze, and I don't know why, but it's always been like that. So I'm doing it, and I'm like, you know, when you do the look of, oh no, I'm gonna sneeze, and then you sneeze, and then all the fallout comes on the bottom of your eye, on your under eye, sorry. I did watch a live stream actually, and it said that apparently if you transfer your mascara to say like your upper eye, or essentially if you did sneeze, it said that if you leave it dry first before you try and wipe it off, because if you wipe it off straight away, as we've all learned, I'm sure, it smudges, whereas if you let it dry then it goes hard, and then you just remove the excess. So I haven't tried it yet. If I sneeze in this video, I'll do it, but I thought that was quite a good idea actually. See, you learn something new every day. Okay, mascara is done. So next up, I'm going to do some contour, and I'm going to use my new holy grail, which is the Cali Contour palette. If you haven't seen my video, go and check it out. I am obsessed with this palette, and I can't stop using it every day. So just pop on your contour. Like I said, if you want to see it in detail, just watch the video. I'm not going to bore you and go through it all over again. I'm waiting for a super drug delivery of some I Heart Revolution products, because I want to do a full face of I Heart Revolution. I know there's massive delays on order, so I think that's why it hasn't came yet. I'm going in with my bronzer, which is this one here, and just put that all over your head. And hold your hair, because I will never learn. I will never put a clip in my hair. Do you remember in school when you used to wear a hairband? And I remember them ones where it was like a, I've seen people still do it now, but they use it like for makeup, or if you're having like some kind of facial or exfoliating or whatever, and it's just like a full band and you push it over, but it's not a headband because it's got like the bottom bit. But I used to wear them as well at school, but not for do a facial, that was for fashion. What do you want? So this is the Revolution, but by Soph, and I absolutely love this palette. I've mentioned it before. It's the best drugstore highlighter that I've seen to date. Wow, that's a big statement, isn't it? So I'm going to use this shade and this shade, and I'm just going to blend these together. And I'm just going to pop this on. I think this palette's about £7, £8, something like that. And using my Real Techniques setting brush, I'm just going to pop a little bit on my nose. Not at the bottom, just at the middle. And a bit on my cupid's bow. And a little bit on my chin. Because I want to be glowy today. And then I'm going to do my brows. And this one is the Smashbox Brow Tech Matte Pencil, which I just love. So it's a double-ended, not a brush, pencil. Double-ended pencil, and one side is obviously to fluff up your eyebrows, and the other one is just a twisty pencil. So I'm gonna have to do this off camera because I can't do it on camera. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. Don't you just love when you do your eyebrows in one go? Boom! It doesn't happen often, trust us. So I'm just going to take off my lip balm that I've got on, and I'm going to pop my lipstick on, but give me a second. So my lip balm's taken off. So I'm going to use the Hunny Cosmetics, which is by Imogenation, and this is in the shade Babygal. So you get a set, so it's the lip liner and the lipstick, which I love. And then I'm going to pop on the shade Babygal, which is this one here. Again, love a nude colour. I don't normally like a matte lipstick, however this is ridiculously creamy, which I love. Like, I think the whole point in me not liking matte lipsticks is because I don't like how dry they make my lips feel, and I love like a glossy balm or just gloss. All done. And then I'm going to set it with my Holy Grail, my Urban Decay all-nighter, and then just dry that with a notebook, because why not? It's just how I roll. And this is my finished makeup look. I'll do a little close up now for you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, help your gal out, you know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!